What's up, goat tires? It's JC, and this is your video on why I start from the same place when tying goats. So grab a seat or a goat and let's get started. What's up, goat tires? So this video is about why I always start from the same place. If you ever attend one of my clinics, I'm going to start using from the same place every single time. So a lot of times I go to these clinics, private lessons, whatever it may be, and girls follow goats around to where they're always straight in line with the goat. Well, my theory on this is whenever we go to a rodeo, not every goat is going to be in line with us. So we need to learn how to read our goats. This is one thing that's going to help you, is just staying consistent with this. What I used to do whenever I was tying a lot, and just kind of to try to keep me consistent, I would put a rope out. Usually I'd take my goat stake rope, which is 10 foot, and I would take it back, and then I would put my goat rope line, whatever, and my start line, I would put it right where that 10 foot was. So usually that's about that, or maybe, depends on how quick you are. 20 foot back is where you want to be stepping off. So this is a great starting point whenever we are trying to learn how to put our runs together. So the reason I always put my goat rope just right here was to teach me how to read goats wherever they were. So like right here, I would have to learn, how am I going to get to this goat the quickest way possible with still keeping this goat in control, to where whatever he does, I can still keep control. So having this starting line is going to really help me gauge my whole surroundings. Okay, so like right here, I've started and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what am I going to do? Also, before we even start that, make sure that your left foot is in line with that goat stake, okay? So whenever we step off of our horse, obviously whenever we run down to our goat on our horse, we want our horse to stay on that right side of the goat. Whenever we go to step off, if we're being real nitpicky, we want our left foot to be in line with that goat stake. As someone who does not straddle the rope, my goal was to always keep my left foot just running right down beside this rope, so that if I needed to, I could grab this rope because it was literally just right here. Okay, so side note, but the reason I really like to just start from one place is because it helped me read goats, because I'd have to figure out, crap, what am I going to do in this situation? It taught me how to read goats on my own, because guess what? Even some of the best goat tires can't teach you how to read goats completely, because a lot of it is just natural reaction to a goat and just learning how to handle goats on your own. It's a lot of feel, okay? I can teach you how to read goats all day long, but again, it's the work and time that you put into it and how much you study reading those goats. So whenever I start, my left foot is straight in line with this goat stake. I've started from the same place every single time, and my question before I start is, how am I gonna get to this goat the quickest and most efficient way possible, to where if this goat does run, I'm still okay, but I'm still able to get to this goat quickly to where I can have a fast time. So I get a game plan. So this goat is just what I call a 45-degree angle to the left of me. So my goal is to come in here and to cut this rope just before halfway, okay? Cut this rope just before halfway and get to him. Now, that's gonna be me on the safe side. If I know if this goat isn't gonna run, you best believe I'm gonna be cutting it about halfway and getting to him a lot quicker, okay? So just keep these things in mind whenever you're working on goats. I know it sucks whenever a goat is like all tangled up in the rope and turned around and, you know, over to the right, over to the left, or they run everywhere. I know it sucks, But at the end of the day, you're going to be a better goat tire than 90% of the other goat tires if you work on this, okay? I know it sucks, okay? I do. But it's gonna help you in the long run. Whenever you go to that rodeo that has fresh goats every single time, or that rodeo that you know you're gonna draw that one goat in the pen that actually runs everywhere, okay? You're going to be able to handle it and still make a competitive run, okay? Don't limit yourself as a goat tire, okay? Try to be versatile if that's what you want to be. If you want to be that goat tire that's only good on a goat that just stands or just dobbles off to the left or right, just, doesn't do a whole lot, that's fine. But if you want to be a good goat tire, a good versatile goat tire that can literally make a good solid run that's going to be first, second, or third every single time on those goats that do anything and everything, listen to me, okay? Work on this. Set you a rope up that you start from every single time. Don't follow this goat around so that you're straight in line with this goat every single time. The goat tires that don't want to become versatile and don't want to learn more are going to do that, okay? If you want to be a better goat tire, start from the same place every single time. Learn how to read your goats, okay? Learn how to react with them. Work on your reaction time. Work on your agility. Work on knowing those little cues that goats give you whenever they're about to run, okay? Learn from this stuff. Be willing to know what your weaknesses are with goats that run, okay? Be willing to know what they are and work towards them. I'm not saying if you have 3 weaknesses that you can think right off the top of your head, work on one of them, okay? Because more than likely, if you work on that one, the other 2 are going to fall right into place because you've worked on that one thing that just really irritated you. Now, that's not to say that you won't have to tweak it over time, because, learning how to read goats is not something that just comes absolutely natural to us, okay? We have to work on it consistently. It's just like if we're playing basketball. If we didn't shoot a basketball for a year, a lot of times we're going to have to get right back in the rhythm of it to figure out, what am I doing again? Okay, it's the same thing with reading goats. After you figure it out, don't quit, okay? Learn how to get quicker on it, because usually there is something that you can work on to get yourself to be a better goat tire as far as reading goats or whatever it may be. Kicking goats. A goat that's body is turned completely around. There's stuff that we can always work on, so work on that. But please, try to start from one spot. If you ever attend one of my clinics, private lessons, or anything like that, you best believe that you're about to have to be starting from one spot, because I'm not going to give you any slack whenever you come practice with me. That's not how we work, okay? If y'all have any questions about this or about reading goats, please contact me somehow or leave a question in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? Show some love, okay? Share these videos with your friends, your family, whatever. Just, share it with other goat tires so that we can build this community, okay? Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, okay? The little button over to, I think it's usually the left. Go give it a thumbs up, okay? Just share that kind of love as well. And think about joining Team Full Potential so that I can help you with individual stuff, because everything that I post on here is stuff that I have learned over the years that's worked for me. I want to be able to help you become a better goat tire, to become the best goat tire in the nation, okay? So think about joining Team Full Potential, because we'll be working on goats every single day, or every single week. I hold you accountable every day that you practice, okay? Because we're going to be talking about, hey, what did you work on today? What's your goal for tomorrow when you go into the practice pen, okay? We talk about that. We talk about the mental side of rodeoing in general, okay? We talk about that. If you're a college student, understand the struggles and the stressors with being a college student. So if you ever need to call me and be like, hey, I've got a lot going, I need to talk to someone, I'm right here for you, okay? And then we also meet at least twice a month to talk about how to help you become a better goat tire, okay? Which that's not to say that you can't send me videos throughout the week and be like, hey, will you please look at this? I want to look at it. I want to tell you something that you should probably work on, or hey, you're doing awesome at this. So be thinking about that. Think about joining Team Full Potential. You can either do that by messaging me, contacting me, or going to my website, fullpotentialgoattying.com, where you can sign up there as well. Yes, I think that is everything that I had for this video. If y'all have any questions, again, please just reach out to me, and I will see you on the next video.